Hey friends, family and pros. It is May 10th, 2023, about 5:15. What you're looking at is what they call Cemetery Pond. Those big smokestacks is Knauf fiberglass. Used to be PPG. But I just came from my first board meeting they have every month, and things are looking pretty good. The pond is now in care of Forest Hill Cemetery, and there's some big plans for it. Back in the day when I was a teenager, I built a remote control boat by hand and raced it out here one time with a buddy, and the second time I raced it, it was actually over in this area. I hit a tree stump and I broke the tail fin off, which was aluminum. You couldn't weld it. But long story short, I walked back this path and I just wanted to show you the cemetery pond, which some of the plans are, and there's a lot of area from where I walked to the cemetery that's got to be taken down and cleaned up, and that's a possibility of something that could be in the works here soon, which would be great. Now I do know for a fact Knauf, actually not Knauf, but PPG, and possibly the company before that, Certainteed, dumped some stuff in here, because when we actually swam in here, which we didn't want to, but we'd find fiberglass and barrels, mainly over in this area over here. So this is what they call Cemetery Pond here in Shelbyville, Indiana. The Little Blue River is just right over there. It separates this pond from Knauf and goes through town and meets up with Big Blue River about a quarter mile that way, and goes through Sunset Park. Beautiful pond, beautiful area, except for the noise from the fiberglass company. So I'll show you how I got back here. I don't want to make this too long. And there's another path I could have taken over this way. You'll see it when I get to the end. But there is something floating up there. I applied for a job here a little over almost a month ago and not heard nothing back. But one of the old board members, or the new board members, is somebody I went to school with, was pretty good friends for a long time. And he promised me he would get back with me soon. Although the pay is about 2.5 to 3 times lower than I've ever had in my life, even back in the 90s. I just need something to find peace and to survive somehow. But I want people to know that they can donate to the Blue River Foundation or Forest Hill Cemetery to help the upkeep of the cemetery and their friends' resting places. And we're trying, or they're trying, to do a Facebook website, and then and get their website going, which then they would link the donation page to there, and even volunteer work. I heard something over here moving. I'm gonna get attacked by something. I walked through about 5 big cobwebs. I rode my bike here. I forgot that the little forest here was so deep. Oh, look at that old growth tree. Massive tree. Is there any way to get back here? From one of the trees I seen something really odd. Let's walk back here. Oh, that's a bit, cobwebs. I don't know. There's gonna be a bunch of them. Wow, that's a big tree. That's 200 years old, I bet, or more. Oh man. Let me get a stick to bust these cobwebs. Somebody's been camping back here. Corral, made in USA. Wow. That's pretty cool. And old. What's this? A lot of trash. Hanger. Oh, that thing there's what I seen. I don't know what that is. Alright, look at this tree. I don't see no. Oh, how can I show you how tall it is? Oh, wow. I don't know what type of tree it is, but I know it's humongous. There's not a good shot of it. Clear shot to the canopy. It's not dead. Oh! Hold on. Oh, man. Can I see it this way? I can't. It's too thick. Boy, it's kind of spooky back here. Okay, let's get back out of here. Get back on the trail. I wonder what this big mound is. Just an old mound of piled up dirt, maybe. Most likely. Somebody's had a bonfire or something back here, it looks like. There's a shoe. Wow. Hang it somewhere. Let it. I don't know. Let's put it by the tree. One of these paint canisters. That's my trail. I can't get that way. It's too thick. Okay. My bike's all alone by my sister's grave. After the board meeting, I went to clean up around my sister's grave, and they actually did a pretty good job. And let's get back on the trail. Oh man, I got cobwebs all over me. Man, I'm 56 years old, and I built that boat. I can't think of the kind of boat it was. They called a hydrofoil. Had a 7.5 cc motor on the back of it. Had 2 pontoons. I still have it. Of course, it don't run. Well, there was even a bigger tree laying down back here. Massive tree. Okay, I can see the canopy of that big tree I was looking at now. I think it might be a walnut. It's pretty tall. The cemetery just had a couple of the roads paved out here. And had some tree work done, not out here, but in the cemetery right up above. I need a machete. Somebody's been coming back here fishing. I know you used to catch carp back here, and we would sell them to a gentleman. I believe he was homeless back in. I'd give him mine. Some really big carp. but I wouldn't eat anything out of there. There's another path I was telling you, it goes back to the cemetery lake, or they call it cemetery pond. What's that say? I don't want to touch it. Pacers? Yeah, Indianapolis Pacers. So all this area is now the Forest Hill Cemetery's property, and hopefully in the future what they have planned is to clean all this out and to make it clean and presentable so everybody can see the pond. So we're almost back out. Now over the last few years I've planted sunflowers and some irises and all that, just through seeds, scattered them like Johnny Appleseed did, and I've yet to see anything. Some of these weeds just really grow fast, so there we are, back out. I've got to ride back home. Lots of big plans for this cemetery, and I'm on the I guess you would call it the northwest side of it. There's a new plan I can't show you through one of the guys drew it up on this program for a big lot. It's about a quarter-mile away, that's able to have 2,077 new resting spots. And 4 feet in between each grave and an area to park. I worked on my little sister's grave a little bit. There's a lot of gophers back here, or whatever. Moles. Hi, Mr. Russell. Yeah. So I'll end this now. I gotta ride back home. I gotta ride and get my Mother's Day card ready, and then to the post office and mail it. Hopefully, I've got some other videos that I've taken, I haven't uploaded yet, of a lot of the older graves, which are on way back that way on that side, Civil War graves, and even some of them 1778, 1790 I found. But if you look on my channel, there's the city cemetery has a lot of really, really old graves. I've got quite a few videos up there. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Truth, peace, freedom, and love to all.